They say the greatest fear is not knowing what tomorrow will bring. A middle-aged woman deeply understood this when she received the devastating news that she had breast cancer. Her once peaceful life turned upside down in an instant. The days that were once filled with the laughter of her children and the calmness of her family became consumed by fear. She began thinking about everything she might lose: her life, her young children, her aging parents, and her husband who had always been by her side. At first, the fear was overwhelming. She asked herself over and over, "Will I make it through this?" The fear wasn't just about her body, it went deep into her soul, because life was what she valued most. But when she saw that her children and parents were also becoming worried, she realized that her fear was affecting the people she loved. She knew she had to be strong, not just for herself, but for them. They needed to see her fight. A few days after learning she would need a mastectomy, her anxiety grew even stronger. She knew this surgery was necessary to save her life. While she was concerned about how her body might change, her biggest worry was her family's future. One evening, after hearing more about the surgery, her husband sat beside her and gently took her hand. "No matter what you have to face, I will always be here for you. You won't have to go through this alone." Those words brought a sense of warmth to her heart. "The doctor taking care of you is highly skilled. I'm confident you'll get through this." He smiled at her. Though the weight of her worries still lingered, she knew she wasn't facing them alone. He continued with a gentle tone, "No matter how your body changes, you will always be the same person to me in heart and spirit. I will always love you." Tears began to fall, but this time they weren't from fear. She understood that, even if her body changed, the most important thing was living for the people she loved. And she knew now that no matter how her body might transform, her husband still saw her for who she truly was. Time passed, and she endured the surgery and treatment with difficulty, but each time she felt exhausted, the love and support from her family gave her the strength to keep going. One day, as she went to the clinic for a follow-up appointment, she noticed a woman sitting quietly in the corner of the room. Her face was filled with worry. She immediately knew what that woman was feeling. Even though she had almost completed her treatment, she knew how powerful support from others could be. She decided to sit beside the woman, offering her a gentle smile, and said, "I know how scary it feels, but one thing I've learned is that we don't have to overcome every emotion at once. Just take it one step at a time, and remember, you're not going through this alone." The woman listened intently. Though her fear hadn't fully disappeared, receiving encouragement from someone who had been through the same battle made her feel lighter. It might not have erased all her worries, but she knew now that she wasn't alone. Thank you for watching this story. If you've gone through challenges or have words of encouragement to share, feel free to share your experience in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and follow for more inspiring stories.